I'm on something.
10 men, 20 men, 30 men.
That bag coming.
10 men, 20 men, 30 men.
You know what's up.
10 men, 20 men, 30 men.
Yeah, you come up. Yeah.
Yo, what's good, man? It's DJ Thorough, aka Thorozano, the bridge to the streets. Right now, you're watching the hottest in the streets, right here on thisis50.com. Like always, I got a special guest in the building. Introduce yourself.
How y'all doing? My name is James II. We're coming from the Bronx. We're here with DJ Thorough. We're here with This Is 50.
All right, one more time. What's the name again so they can get it?
My name is James II.
James the Second.
James II, yeah.
All right, so who's the first?
The first, my father.
Oh, your father. Okay, James. Okay, that's all right.
James II, yeah.
All right, James the Second.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's your government name.
Nah.
No?
Nah, my government is James, but you know, at first my original artist name was gonna be just James.
Right.
But I just felt like it was missing something, so I just realized I just looked
Right.
outside the box and was like James II right there.
How old are you?
I'm 17.
17 years old.
17 years old, yeah.
I'm very impressed by that because off the camera you asked me, you're 17 years old and you asked me about Cool Herc,
Yeah.
Africa Bambaataa,
Yeah.
and all of this, the beginning of hip hop stuff. Why, how is a kid that's 17 years old even interested in that? With this generation, they don't even care about that type of stuff. Why are you so into that? And why do you want to know that?
I feel like when you're coming into the hip hop game, you know, it's such a blessing to be able to, because it changes lives, you know what I'm saying? So you have to really understand what, you know, the history of what you're getting yourself into, you know? If you're just gonna reap all the benefits off of, you know, this beautiful industry that we have and that we have cultivated over time, you need to know the history of where you're coming from, you know? It's just respect, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of the younger artists coming in the game, you know, they probably wouldn't understand that, maybe because my generation, you know, I'm 17, I was born in 2000.
That sounds crazy to me.
Yeah, I was born in 2000, so, you know, as I was growing up, you know, when I was like 3 or 4 or 5, I didn't have a grasp of what music was, so it had to be when I was like 10 or 11, around that time of my life, that's when I really started to get into music. So I had a deep passion for, like 90s rap, you know, like I grew up on Biggie, I grew up on Jay-Z, I grew up on, I'm gonna say Biggie the most. Life After Death was probably like my soundtrack of my childhood. But that's just the hip hop side. Like I have so many like influences of music that I grew up on.
Right. This is rare, man. You're 17.
Yeah.
Telling me you grew up. You want like. You have to have had a little brother. I mean, a big brother,
Yeah.
or your father. Where are you from, first of all?
I'm from the Bronx. I'm from the East Tremont side, the
Okay.
6th line.
6th line.
Yeah, 6th
I got a couple girls over there.
Nah, but to answer your question, I guess I gotta give that to my mother. My mother, you know, back before like streaming or anything like that, it was just iTunes. So, you know, she had to have at least, I'm gonna say 2,500 songs, you know, on her iTunes. And every time we would go somewhere in the car, she would always play her phone and play her music. And so, you know, my mother was born in '76, so she, you know, grew up when she had to be 20. You know, that was like when hip hop was really, you know, booming. So she loved hip hop, but it wasn't only hip hop. You know, my mom was born and raised in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
So she came over here, and so therefore she had a big influence of Spanish music, like, you know, bachata, merengue, all that. Any type you could think of, she was blasting in the whip. And then she was playing old school R&B. I'm talking like Jaheim, Just In Case. I'm talking like I've Changed, Jaheim, you know, Drew Hill, 112, Only You, like all that. And you know, through that, yeah, like I guess through her, she showed me, she basically grew me up with music.
With music,
through
right.
music and through that old music. And so that's how it started. But as I got older and as I was able to, you know, kind of like discover on my own,
Right.
that's what I cling to more, you know, the history. Because, you know, I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't know what's going on now, because every time new music drops now, I'm on it, I heard it, I know it. But with the stage that I'm in right now is I'm more interested in like finding out more music that's coming from back then. Like, I just said to my cousin the other day, like, yo, send me some classic Jada songs. I'm trying to hear some Jada, because like I just heard All For The Love for the first time like a month ago.
Right.
And I'll say every word right now of that song. And I'm so fascinated with that, because, you know, you look at the game now and it's almost like it's missing.
Right.
You know? But I feel like if you have both,
Right.
you could be the complete artist.
Well, what's definitely been missing is guys in your age bracket,
Yeah.
the younger generation, is a lack of respect
Lack
for
of
people
respect.
that paved the way.
Exactly.
You know, not to single anybody out, but like say, let's go with Lil Yachty, where
Yeah.
he said he had never heard a Biggie song
Yeah.
before. And in my mind, I'm thinking that's damn near impossible.
Yeah.
To have, you don't gotta like it, but to say you're 19, at the time he was 19,
Yeah.
and to say you have never heard a Biggie song,
Yeah.
so you never listened to the radio in 19 years, and in 19 years that song never,
Never
a
heard
Biggie,
Lucy, you never
like
heard-
I don't believe that. I don't know if I believe
Yeah.
that. I don't
I
know.
mean, maybe maybe not everyone took interest in it. You know, I feel
Right.
like when Yachty was popping, that was kind of when youngins were starting to take over the game. You know,
Right.
like all these new young artists were coming out, and so maybe he saw that as an opportunity to he said that he was in college and he dropped out. I've looked into Yachty. He said he dropped out of college and he dropped a song, and I'm pretty sure he didn't expect to blow up overnight like he did. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So probably when he grew up, he didn't have that that love, that passion. You really gotta have a passion for it to take time out of your day to listen to what these people
Right.
are saying. Because now music is not what people are saying.
Right.
It's just how it sounds sonically.
Right.
You gotta know how everything started. Because you look at the top artists in hip hop right now. Well, we got Drake, we got Kendrick. Let's just use those two for example. Sonically and all around, they're amazing artists, and they can, first of all, they can hit get on a track with a calm beat and just spit crazy bars, but then they can switch it up and do a lot of other things sonically is what I'm
Right.
saying. Obviously being a hip hop artist has evolved. It's way more than being just a lyricist nowadays. Honestly, if you come out with just straight lyricism, it's gonna be hard for you to blow up. So it's like you need that banger to come in,
Right.
and then once you get there, I feel like then people will listen to your story.
Right.
I feel like because don't get me wrong, in the city in New York, let's talk about New York, there's so many people out here rapping, but I think what the problem is, and what they may not be realizing, is that people don't care about that no more, and let's put a better way to say it. They only really want to listen to you if they have a connection to you. That's the only time they're gonna care about what you're saying.
Right.
If there's no emotional appeal to you, then they're not gonna sit down and listen. So yeah, you gotta come out with the banger. You gotta get your fans, and then if you have that skill,
Right.
show
All right.
it.
Let's talk about your music direction. With
Yeah.
all that being said, where are you at musically? You're more concerned with lyricists. You're doing songs. You're turning up. Because you're a young kid, so
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect from you.
Yeah. So with me, like I said before, I have a big influence of R&B and hip hop. So basically, what I do is, I started off just rapping, just doing straight raps. But as I started writing and building my artistry, I turned that into making other types of songs. So now, my catalog has R&B songs. I could get on an R&B song. I could get on a trap, like a trap beat, a lit beat, whatever you want to call it now, and do it my own style. But then I could get a beat with an Aaliyah sample, some 90s shit, and just murder it with bars. And I feel like that is what separates me. But also, I try to do R&B things and stuff like that, stuff with melody, because I'm a dancer as well. So
Somehow I knew that.
yeah, so I'm trying to pull it all together, and honestly, everything just came full circle when I fully realized that I wanted to do rap, and I also feel like that aspect has been missing, that performance aspect has been missing, you know what I'm saying? You don't really see too many artists, killing the floor on the billboards, and you know what I'm saying?
You ever heard of Big Daddy Kane?
Big Daddy Kane, of course I heard of Big Daddy Kane.
Well, he's the epitome of what you're talking about. He was one of the best lyricists, arguably one of the best ever, up there with Rakim.
Yeah.
One of the best lyricists ever.
Yeah.
And he was a dancer.
Yeah.
So if you ever watch one, if you go, like I told you before,
YouTube.
you go on YouTube, and you will see that. You will see a display of lyricism.
Yeah.
Then he jumps right in routine with his dancing and right in sync.
Yeah.
So you could be like a modern day Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
Spanish version.
Yeah. That's just honestly, I just really want to bring that back, because that's what I grew up on. I grew up watching Neo and Usher and Chris Brown and Michael Jackson just perform live, and I fell in love with performing. I feel like it's entertainment, you know what I'm saying? That's what people want to pay for,
Right.
You just do this all day, but when you dance,
somebody raised you right, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to your mother, man.
Yeah,
for real, because this is rare. 17?
Yeah.
Most 17-year-olds, they don't care about
I'm thinking
what happened.
I'm thinking about everything.
So that's crazy that you even Like when you asked me that, I'm like, this kid asked me about
Yeah.
Cool Herc and Africa Bambaataa
Yeah.
and graffiti on the trains and
Yeah.
Beat Street. I was telling him about Beat Street and the movie Wild Style. Those movies you should check out
HipHop
if
movies,
you're
yeah.
interested in where this culture started. It
course.
started where you're from. You're from the Bronx.
Exactly.
That's where hip hop started.
That's honestly why I was so interested in it, because I had a common knowledge of that, but I never really knew the specific details. So there was a documentary on Netflix, and it like covered the history of hip hop, like from the start until like, you know, when Russell Simmons started doing his thing and, you know, stuff like that.
Right.
So I was just so interested to know about all that. Like,
Right.
I'm not 100% like, you know, I know every single detail, but
Right.
you know, for me, I needed a common knowledge, because in a situation like this, talking to someone like you who's been in the game,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, for decades, you know,
Right.
probably longer than I've been alive, to have a conversation, you know, it just makes sense for me to have.
You're kind of blowing my mind because I can't usually have this type of conversation with people that's older than me. They don't even know shit. So
Yeah.
you're like 17 and I can
Yeah.
talk to you about. That's kind of
Yeah.
eerie. That's kind of dope. You know.
Yeah.
But speaking of that, all right, let's go to the music.
Yeah.
What do you have out right now? What are we promoting?
Right now, I have a single out called "Dream About You." It's
Your girlfriend?
nah, it's like it's a party vibe. You throw it on, just throw it on at the party, and everybody will start dancing. But I have another single coming out in around 2 weeks. It's called "Adored You." It's around the same type of vibe. But the thing is, I have all my songs are about to drop.
Okay.
Everything is about to come out. I have like, I'm gonna throw a number like 60 songs written. Everything is
Okay.
written. So now I'm like working on hitting the booth. I'm hitting the booth. I'm not working on it. I'm hitting the booth.
Okay.
So I got a song out right now. You know, it's doing alright. It's got like 7,000. It's been like 2 months maybe.
Okay.
It's doing alright. You know, but.
Right. All right.
I'm taking it step by step.
So let's talk bars. Can you rap? That's what I want to know.
I can rap.
You can rap. Not gifts. I know it's Christmas coming up. I ain't talking about gifts. So you ran over. Can you rap? All right?
Yeah.
And we're not talking about gifts, even though it's Christmas. You can rap.
Yeah, I can rap.
You sure you can rap?
I can rap.
You positive you can
I
rap?
can rap.
All right, so listen. I know you're a young boy, but I got to throw you in the lines then. I got this segment on this show, all right? It's called On the Spot.
On the spot.
That means you're on the spot.
Yeah.
I need to hear some bars. You said you can rap, right?
I bet I got you right now.
Oh, hold on. I know he's ready, but just so we can be fair and it's no pressure.
Yeah.
You could do something written that you already got. You could do like your go-to rhyme. Every rapper should have a go-to rhyme, whatever. You could do a song you already got, or you could come off the top with an actual freestyle.
I got you.
Do whatever you want to do, but the Bronx is watching you, man.
All right, let's do it, right?
And the Bronx is depending on you to carry that torch,
All right,
man.
let's go.
Or we gonna kick you out the Bronx, even though you got on a Brooklyn hat. All right, let's go.
I'm gonna spell a little sign. Look.
Let's go.
Look. Niggas get it twisted. How the fuck you hated on me, laughed at what I'm doing, said my niggas started switching. It's alright cause I feed off the hate that they be giving. I ain't never wanted it to go how it went. You know the saying, you forgive but you can never forget. I got too much pride to take you niggas with me to the top, cause I was low and when I was, I didn't care if I was winning. Fuck it though, it's time to big tradition. If I go too long without my pen and paper working, I get anxious, said it's crazy. Life a bitch, she's single when I'm flirting with her, and I hit her up, I'm talking daily. She ain't want to answer, it was how I came about it, approaching it till I changed and looked around and took some time just to notice it. You control your happy endings, ain't no depending on the people that surround you, said you need to do it independent. There's so much more I ain't afraid to mention, it's word.
Okay. Can I get one more? Can I get one more?
I get it poppin' on that nigga, everybody put their faith into. See, I've been established my position in this life, I had to face the truth, and yeah, it took some time, I had to save the booth. If I stack my money, want the guinea in the California state of proof to show all of these niggas that I'm capable of doing what you people say I couldn't do. You could load your semis in your max and shoot your shots, I hate them all because I'm bulletproof. You hating man, why wouldn't you? I could tell, you could see the qualities in me that you can't find inside yourself. Man, it ain't that hard to tell. And I knew that it should spend some time just tutoring. My words could sell a crucifix in hell. I done came a long way. These niggas on the bench, but if I sit up, that's like Tyron not letting LeBron play. They do shit on the reg, but they do it the wrong way. And I got 24, I need 26 for a long day. My work ethic is something never seen before. And if you ain't hustling for your dream, then what you breathing for? I spit the juice. I'm that nigga bitches fiending for. My shit is sparking fireworks. It's funny cause you only seen it for what I'm doing. I'm keeping it hot like summertime. Take the grapevine that you niggas is talking through, make some wine. Then I serve it to you niggas in hourglasses. And as every hour passes, you notice that y'all running out of time. I could keep going.
Oh, nice. You know what? We're gonna leave him. That was tough. Alright, that was alright. I was alright.
Yeah.
I like that grapevine, the
Yeah.
wine, I caught that. That was a bar. Okay,
Yeah.
you got something with you, man. That was
Thank
dope.
you, bro.
Keep it up, man.
Yeah, bro.
So listen, before we get out of here, if anybody want to follow you or get in contact with you, how can they do that?
So my Instagram, you could get me at, it's at ROI.JACQUES. It's at Roy Jacques, like Roy Jacques. So it's one more time. It's ROI.JACQUES.
Right.
And I basically do my gram. That's like the main source of social media that I rock with. So just through there, you can like get in touch with all my music and stuff like that, and what I'm doing and stuff like that.
You still in high school?
Yeah, I'm a senior in high school.
You senior high school?
Yeah.
Okay, dope, man. Keep it up, man. I can
Thank
tell
you.
you're very smart, man.
Thank you, bro.
You got like a 4.0 or something,
I
right?
got like a 3.7.
I knew it was something. I can tell. I can tell. Keep
Yeah.
it up, man.
Thank you, bro.
Definitely, man. So that's what it is, man. I bring you the fresh, hot, young talent, man. Introduce yourself one more time.
My
Let me
name
know
is
the
James
name.
Second. We're coming from the Bronx. We're here with DJ Thorough. We're here with This Is 50. Shout out.
There it is, man. And like always, man, when you see us, when us. Remember this kid. Yeah.